Hello, this is your daily for Thursday, January 9th, 2020. So for some of you, different parts of the states or the world, we're all in different time zones here. The first card that I have today is going to speak of the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, as you know, talks about something going back and forth. It could be travel. It could be communication. It also could be messages coming back and forth. It also could be you being indecisive about a thought, about an answer, a decision, a choice. For a lot of you, speaking of fire signs, for a lot of you fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, a lot of you going back and forth in a relationship, trying to figure out what decisions to make, what choices to choose from. So some of you are trying to lay things out, make things clear, separate things, divide things. It's like you're trying to make organization of a big mess. So you're looking at everything as a whole, and you're trying to, excuse me, you're trying to sort it out, so to speak. So that's what I get with the Eight of Wands. It is also telling me that for some of you, and again, this is going to be for air signs. Air signs, for some of you with the Ten of Wands, today you're going to be holding on to things that you don't need to hold on to anymore. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're trying to hold on to these things in hopes that they're going to come back to life, in hopes that if you hold on to certain treasures or furniture or clothing from a loved one who's passed on, you may trick your mind to believe it keeps you close to them, but in fact, they have always been very close to you. They are in your heart. They will never leave you. The memories will never go. So don't overclutter your home with a whole bunch of things. It's okay to keep one thing as a keepsake or whatever, but you don't need to keep a whole bunch of things to try to bring that person closer because, sorry, they can't get any closer than they already are. That's pretty much what it says. Water signs. Water signs. Today you have the Temperance card. Now for me, yes, it means Sagittarius sometimes, but Temperance also, to me, talks about water signs, you wanting to share something with someone else. You're wanting to share the wealth. You're wanting to share the joy, the happiness. You're wanting to share yourself, your house, your home, your personal things, your secrets, your very, very personal feelings with someone else. That is for today. And now we have earth signs. Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is about you finally deciding that you're comfortable where you are today. You're comfortable in the space that you're in. You're comfortable in the home that you're in. You're comfortable right now with the job that you have. Your finances are okay and stable right now for a majority of you. This card is speaking about today being the opportunity for you to take a surveillance, so to speak. Take inventory on your home and what you currently have around you. For today, a lot of you kind of got up with a bit of a, not a hangover, maybe some of you, but with a hangover feeling, meaning not a lot of oomph, not a lot of excitement to get up and go to work, not a lot of excitement to get to that doctor's appointment, not a lot of excitement to get some work done around the house that needed to be done. Some of you are definitely doing some painting, you're doing some home interior decorating, you're changing things around. Some of you are trying to rediscover the happiness that you once had when you first moved there. Some of you are definitely waiting for a repairman to come and to fix something, whether it's plumbing, something to do with the plumbing, or something dripping or leaking. Some of you are definitely having trouble today that may have to do with car issues, car problems, or even a minor fender bender. I also feel like today is going to be the day where you may be willing to step up or step out and take a risk with something. You also may be willing to give someone who's been around you or trying to get your attention, you may be willing to give them a try just to see what they're about because you're finding that there's interest there. You also may be trying to go out with someone and spend time with somebody who's really not your type, but you want to see if that will help you to get over someone else. That's what I have. You want to see if it'll help you to get over someone else. I also see with the Seven of Swords, be careful, because someone who comes around you is going to want to steal from you. They're going to want to take something. They're going to want to see what it is that you have that they could take for themselves. I don't know if this is a material object. I don't know if this is money, a monetary value. I don't know if this is emotional or even spiritual. But somebody is definitely going to try to take something from you. So be careful, okay? I also feel like somebody may lose their money or their wallet today. So be very careful. It does feel like, too, that some of you feel that someone else is not accepting an offer, or someone else is not trying to come towards you and not offer you what it is that you want. Because right here it's showing disappointment. This is showing that this is nothing that I want. I already have some of those. I don't need this one. Why would I need this when I already have these? So what that's talking about is, why would you need to get involved with somebody who's going to only bring more drama and trouble to your life when in fact, you already have different things, whether it's with your children, whether it's with your bills, whether it's with your finances, but you already have different things that already are overwhelming you, making you worry, taking a lot of your time, your thoughts, your finances. So you definitely don't want to have to deal with that as well with someone else and their stuff. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to be able to open the door, or so-called open the door to let someone out. You may want to get rid of somebody who's toxic. Somebody may have come between you and your partner. This person could be a third party. This person could be a family member. This person could also be somebody who is just wanting another person for themselves. So this could be a friend of yours who's wanting to get with your partner. So be careful of that. That's the energy I'm picking up for today. Also today we talk about newness, and we also talk about new experiences. So today may bring you the opportunity to try something new, whether it's a new food. Maybe you never had sushi. Maybe that's something you want to try today. Maybe you're making plans to go and look at an apartment or look at a place to move to. It feels like a lot of you are doing this exploring today. You may be exploring yourself, your feelings, your emotions. But today is Thursday, and again it is January 9th. This day today is preparing you for what's coming the weekend. The weekend is going to be very busy. It's going to be filled with a lot of exciting things. I'll get to that soon. But right now, what I want to finish up saying for today, for some of you, you may be deciding to add an addition to your family. That may be a pet. That may be a baby. That also may be bringing a parent to come home and stay with you for a while until they can take care of themselves again. Somebody may be helping a family member out who had minor surgery or some type of surgery, and you'll be bringing them to your home to help them to get back on their feet. Be careful not to do too much for them. Teach them how to be independent. Remove any rugs that are laying on your floor so that they do not have a trip hazard in front of them, okay? Make sure they always have slippers on their feet when they're walking and not barefoot. Make sure the slippers are the kind of slippers that will grab onto the floor so that they will not trip or slip. That feels very, very important to me today. For some of you, somebody's hanging around that you weren't aware of, or somebody is just becoming a nuisance. Somebody is just pushing themselves in on you. Somebody is just trying to get you to take care of their business or their things. They're not wanting to take care of things for themselves. So be careful with that. Somebody is definitely either lurking around, wondering what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're with. Somebody may be wondering if you will go back out with them. This also could be somebody you've never met before who is watching you from a distance and wanting to make communication with you. Could be at work, could be around the home area, Could be where you go to do your laundry, but somebody is definitely seeing you on a routine basis, meaning once a week or every day, depending if it's at work or at the laundromat, whatever. But somebody is definitely seeing you, and they're attracted to you. They want to find out more about you. They don't know if you're single or not, but they want to find out what else they can learn. This person is very adamant, and they are very direct. They will approach you. Be careful. They will approach you. For some of you, be careful in the evening, shopping, walking through parking lots, mall parking lots. Be careful of strangers approaching you. Always stay with someone. Do not walk through those parking lots alone. Take someone with you if you're going shopping, okay? Because this seems to be a very, very important message, okay? Remember what I said. No dark parking lots alone in malls or stores, grocery stores, Walmarts, I don't care, wherever it is. No walking alone. Always have somebody there with you, okay? A lot of you may have spent last night not sleeping well, worrying about something. Maybe it's something to do with your paycheck that's coming up tomorrow, wondering if something's going to be taken out or how much is going to be taken out, or wondering how much your check is going to be. Maybe you called out and didn't have sick days or personal days to use, therefore you lost a day's pay, hoping that you're going to have enough to pay your bills. Some of you may have to borrow money from somebody coming up in order to make your rent or make some type of bill, so be aware of that. I do feel like there are challenges in front of you that are going to come the rest of this week, but I feel like you'll be able to get through them as long as you handle them in the order in which pretty much they're received, and in their order of priority as well. Today is going to be a very good evening. I feel like there's a lot of talk or communication. Some of you are going to get home and get cozy very quickly into your night clothes, your pajamas or whatever, your sweatsuits, sweatpants, so that you can get comfortable. Some of you are going to enjoy the evening finally tonight and just watch some television. I feel like some of you will spend the night talking on the phone, but sitting very cozy, either a blanket on your legs or a good book in hand. Some of you may be laying on the couch. But I do see a lot of people being home this evening. I feel like tomorrow is something coming up. You may be getting clothes ready for an event for tomorrow night as well. Hopefully we'll catch up on that and find out more tomorrow about what's going on for your Friday. But so far, this is your Thursday, January 9th, 2020.